The body requires a continual supply of energy to perform all biological reactions. For example, energy for contracting skeletal muscle is derived from the cell's energy currency, known as adenosine triphosphate, or ATP. As ATP splits, energy is released that activates specific sites on the muscle fiber's contractile mechanism, resulting in a shortening of the muscle fiber. The high-energy currency ATP is a complex molecule composed of adenine, a base, ribose, a sugar, and 3 phosphate molecules. The bonds that connect these 3 phosphate molecules contain substantial quantities of potential energy. This energy is released inside the cell when these bonds are broken. When energy is needed for biological work, an enzyme called adenosine triphosphatase, or ATPase, catalyzes the reaction in which the 3rd phosphate group is hydrolyzed from the ATP molecule. The splitting of the ATP molecule occurs anaerobically, without oxygen, and provides approximately 7 kilocalories for every mole of ATP molecules in which the bond between the 2nd and 3rd phosphate molecules is broken. The release of energy is immediately transferred to energy-requiring reactions, such as the contraction of skeletal muscle, with adenosine diphosphate, or ADP, remaining. Cells are only able to store small amounts of ATP. Our bodies use other energy-storing compounds to reform ATP quickly during exercise. One such compound is phosphocreatine, PCR, also known as creatine phosphate. Phosphocreatine breakdown is stimulated by intense anaerobic exercise, such as lifting weights, and happens rapidly. Once the source of phosphate from phosphocreatine is depleted, the resynthesis of ATP is reduced and the intense exercise will be unable to continue. Carbohydrates, fats, and proteins are additional sources of ATP. ATP from these sources is produced during reactions such as glycolysis. In addition to muscular work, ATP fuels all of our body's complex functions including digestion, nerve conduction, circulation, protein synthesis, and secretions of the endocrine system. Without the energy stored in the ATP molecule, none of these functions would be possible.